Hello and welcome back to Choice Bits of Bliss. I'm sharing today my August collection obsession. I will be using Flora number 4 by Carta. And as you can see, I've added some additional products. But first, let's go through what I have from Carta. I have at least 2 of this collection. So my intention is to really dig in. You're very likely going to see more than 4 layouts from this collection for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that my personal travel is for the year. Well, my planned personal travel for the year, it's over. The rest of the year is going to be just work travel. And when I am at a hotel, I have a lot more time to just sit and scrapbook. So my intention for the coming months during my work week is to get quite a bit done. I'll tell you this real quick. I've ordered some photos to take when we went to the Stampin' Scrapbook Expo weekend. I have a lot of those photos left. They're all from the first of this year, the first 5 months, and I want to get them scrapped. So I will likely make another order, and because we've done a lot this year, especially for June. That's when we went to Italy and on the cruise with Vicky Booten. I want those photos scrapped. So I definitely want to make at least one more order of photos. Otherwise, I typically print on demand when I'm here. And I just, look up the photos, or if, whatever the paper is inspiring me. This is typically my workflow. I'll look at my paper and start thinking about, how it's inspiring me. And I'll go through my Google Photos. I use search terms like the color, or the season, or if there's a specific memory, then I'll search by a search term that relates to that memory. Sometimes by date. Sometimes I just know the month. And of course, when I'm in there, those prompts will bring up another memory, and I'll print out a few photos at a time. That's typically how I do. Not frequently, I will start with photos. Most of the time, I start with paper. So this is Flora number 4. And like I said, I have at least a couple of these. And that is this side B. It looks like I bought extra papers of that one. This is a beautiful collection. And this Flora is, I think they're up to 5, maybe 5 or 6 now. It has beautiful prints. Oh. Sorry, I showed you the wrong side of that one. I love the soft colors. And this, if you know about the Flora series, they typically have 4 different colors schemes in with a kit. That makes it extremely versatile. And of course, we have the sticker sheets. Okay, so that's the kit, the collection. And just by going through the papers and seeing how much I have, I know I've played with it before because I don't have a lot left of the 6x6. I have definitely played with this before. And I have an ephemera pack. But I decided to bring in some random washi that's in with the colors. Now, some of this washi is from My Mind's Eye. Some of it is from I think that is Felicity Jane. And this is an Echo Park. So I just brought in some colors that I thought would work. This is a blast from the past. This is adhesive tape, paper tape, that can be borders. And every time I use this, I love this, but every time I use it, it does need additional adhesive added to it. But these colors will work well with this kit. These are from Cocoa Vanilla, and I cannot remember the collection. It may be Home Sweet Home, but I thought some of these colors would go well. And these are from Freckled Fawn. This is something that I bought from Peachy Cheap, and I think these colors will go well. I will also add in some enamel dots, and I'm going to show you, let's move that back to the side, some dies, some stamps and dies that I'm probably going to use. I will not be using these, but I thought these would work well. So we got these when we were at the Stamp and Fresh, I can't read and and talk at the same time, Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. And I did not know there was a Fresh Pick too. So I didn't buy the collection. I just bought the stamps and dies. And I'm having a little bit of FOMO. So next year I will definitely look for Fresh Picked too. These are the Katie Petite, or some of the Katie Petite collaboration stamps and dies with Sizzix. And I got those. I got these from the Echo Park booth. And the reason I'm showing you these is because I picked out dies. Not only are they new and I want to make sure I use them right away, but they're also small. And I've shown before the Sizzix, the small Sizzix cutter, die cutter machine. I'm saying Sizzix. I mean Stampin' Up. It's Stampin' Up. But it has a 3-inch plate. So I need to stay within those 3 inches, because that's what I travel with. These are from Echo Park. And this is just, it's not a doily, it's just a scalloped stitched circle. We got these from Photo Play. And these two different styles of layered florals. I will not be able to use all of this. This is definitely larger than the 3-inch plate, but I will take some elements out of here. And we have an alpha. We have these trees that I think will be fun. These are the dies that Teresa brought, and in an earlier video, I had shared that we had ordered them before we even left the house, because these stitches are, I can't say enough about them. They are so phenomenal. And they look unassuming. I should have been prepared for this. Like, every design in here is cool. And when you look at this die, you think, ah, that's no big deal. Except it is. It cuts out that stitch line. And it's amazing. So I'm excited about, of course, I can't use the big circle, but all the rest of these I can use in my little die cutter. And I love that. Definitely should have been more prepared for this. I'm sorry for all the rattling. But, so this one you can see the stitch cut here, and the stitch here, and the stitch here, and this stitch here, this stitch here. This one here we used over and over. I think all three of us ended up using that one. I love these. Love them. So, this is the brand. It's AALL and Create. I ordered these because Teresa got hers from Simon Says Stamp. I ordered mine from Simon Says Stamp because I'm a follower. But Jenny found them also at a Cherry on Top. So I think she got, with her points and with the discount that they were offering that weekend, she got the better deal. Just saying. And I absolutely fell in love with all these different tickets, these different designs of tickets. And these, I think, yeah, these are the ones that actually go with this die set. But they also had this design that is really interesting. So I'm going to take some stamps, I'm going to take some dies, and just going to do a little bit of playing this month. I don't typically do stamps and dies, but we need to use our stuff. And these are things that I've recently bought. I want to play with them. So that is that. I also wanted to show you, this is the Close to My Heart doily. Now it is big. It is big. It barely fits through the regular Big Shot, like the 6-inch plate. It is big, but it cuts like butter. And I'm telling you, we used a shim. We just used an extra piece of paper as a shim. It popped out all of these little details so easy. So easy. Now, we know Close to My Heart, it has dissolved. They've collaborated or combined their products with Stampin' Up. You will probably, if you want this, it makes a beautiful doily. But if you want this, you're probably going to have to go to eBay or find an old Close to My Heart consultant to get it from. But it is an amazing, amazing die. And it comes apart. So, see, you've got a large one and a small one. Or you can use this all together. It's an amazing die. I will not be taking that with me because it's way too big for my little Stampin' Up cutter machine. So I have shared that machine before. I won't grab it now. But I'm beginning to get my stuff together to leave for this coming week. So I wanted to make sure that I shared my obsession, my collection obsession for this month before I pack it up and start playing with it. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I hope you're grabbing something. I really do. I hope this series inspires you to dig into a collection that you just had to have and play with it. Play with it. I never dreamed we would be going with this series for 2 years, but it's meaningful. It makes me get into the things that I have purchased, and it gives me that that little bit of a push because I know this is coming up, so I grab another collection and I start playing again. I do not regret playing with my collections. Not one single time have I regretted it. I am always so appreciative for getting my stuff used. Okay, Thank you so much for being here and for joining me. Come back and we will chat again soon. Also, down below, check out each one of the people, the other channels who are also playing along. Bye-bye.